Hey, it's Cody. I'm hanging out backstage at Golf and Guitars with Adam Hambrick. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
So you golfed today, right?
I did golf today. I played very mediocre on some holes.
But who did you play for?
I played for Arkansas Children's Hospital.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Is that where you're from?
I'm from Arkansas, yeah. So we had a couple friends from our church in Arkansas, and we lived there. A couple years ago, they lost their daughter. Her name was Eloise, and it's a wonderful kid. But she was born with a hypoplastic heart, which means part of her heart was missing. And then Arkansas Children's Hospital did a great job of like just caring for the family, and they do a great job of caring for kids in Arkansas. And so that's a charity that's close to my heart.
All right. Well, we're hoping and praying that you get a check because that's about to be announced soon.
Yeah.
Did you do well enough? You think that maybe there's a possibility that you won some money, or?
I don't think so. I'm gonna be honest, just dead honest. I don't think we did well enough to win, but we had a good time.
You had a good time and you tried. That's what matters
It's
most. So for country music fans who might not be familiar with you, they might know some songs that you've written.
Yeah.
Dan and Shay's How Not To.
Yes.
And then you wrote a song for Justin Moore, right?
Yeah.
And those both went #1.
Yes, yes.
How did that make you feel?
It was a dream come true because I feel like just making music for a career was always like
the end goal.
The definition of making it for me. Like because I'd never really seen anybody do that, you know. So to get to come to Nashville and get to actually write songs for a living, and then for those songs to do well, and then get to play those and people know those songs, like that's really special. And I mean that is the dream come true, right?
Was that motivation for you to branch out and then do your own thing, or was that always your goal?
It was kind of one of those things that it opened the door,
right?
And it was kind of an opportunity that I just like couldn't really say no to.
Sure.
You know, it was the opportunity to make music myself, and not just be the guy behind the scenes, but be able to be the one telling the stories,
right?
Singing the song, and that's really a special thing to me. So.
Yeah. And Justin Moore kind of discovered you, right? What's that whole story? He saw you on TV, right, in Arkansas?
He did.
That's so random.
I was just some bro in Arkansas making music on the side, and I'd made a record with just some friends from church and stuff, and I was doing some local TV stuff to promote a club show that I was doing.
Okay.
And Justin just happened to be at home, happened to be watching TV, and he was like, "Man, that dude's pretty good." So he made a phone call to his producer. His producer reached out, and that turned into me getting to come to Nashville and start, learning how to make music for country.
Right. Yeah, that was meant to be.
Yeah.
So you just performed at the Opry, right?
Yes.
For the first time?
The first time.
How was that? How did you feel?
Oh man, it was heavy, in the best way. It's like I kind of liken it to walking onto like a historic like Civil War battlefield. Like you're there and like you're
you
this.
Feel the history.
You feel the history, except it goes a step further because like I'm actually like a part of that history because it's still going on and it's still like it's still so present and still so real. And it was like getting to play the Opry. It was a dream come true.
Gosh, I can't imagine. Now you're performing at CMA Fest.
Yes,
that's coming up. Like
also
in
a dream come true.
Right?
Yeah, and I don't remember the exact date. I
know it's coming up soon.
I
think it's June, the first week of June, whenever it is.
Yeah.
That's a crazy good time. Are you excited for that?
Yeah. It's gonna be hot.
Yeah.
Because
Nashville gets pretty humid,
whatever. It doesn't matter if CMA Fest if they put CMA Fest in the middle of December, it'll find a way to be 100 degrees.
That's so funny.
Yeah, it's gonna be great though. I'm playing the Ascend Amphitheater that weekend, and then doing a show on the Broadway stage just outside Bridgestone Arena, and so it's gonna be a lot of fun. CMA Fest is it's my favorite like Nashville thing.
Right.
It was one of the things that made me fall in love with Nashville and made me want to move.
I've heard so many good things.
Yeah.
I haven't been yet, but one of these days.
Yeah.
So you have an album out. What single are you promoting? What should people be listening to?
Right now, my debut single, "Rockin' All Night Long," is at country radio, and it's making its way, and people responding to it. And it's a song that's really personal to me. I tell people it's a song about the moments that are too good to sleep on, and how when you're a kid, it's a little more chasing the party, chasing the good times. And when you're older, you still make those kind of late night memories. Just look a little bit different, you know.
I know all too well.
Yeah.
Big 3-0 this year. So.
Yeah, nice.
Cool. Well, thank you so much for being here
Thank
and
you for having
playing,
me.
and I'm excited to see you perform.
It's going to be a fun show.
All right.